An astounding and deadly confrontation in a Baltimore hospital corridor, where a man upset by his mother's grim prognosis drew a semi-automatic handgun and shot the attending doctor, and then killed his mother and himself. And in a strange twist, this shooting bore an eerie similarity to a Grey's Anatomy episode that aired tonight. Fact meeting fiction in just a horrible way here. In Baltimore, authorities are still piecing together just what happened in that hospital, and John Donvan has our report.
The situation is far from over. As you can see, just an incredible scene.
It was one of those oh no, not there situations today. A hospital building suddenly flashing across the news channels.
Certainly a scary situation for patients, anyone visiting patients, and obviously for hospital personnel as well.
The report, a man with a gun inside.
Hopkins security officers are on the scene, Baltimore City Police are on the scene, and we are just waiting for additional word about what's happening.
And what is worse, he had apparently already used it.
Pinpoint News Tracker takes you to Baltimore. That's where police say a doctor has been shot at Johns Hopkins Hospital.
This was the scene for several hours today at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore.
Kind of really chaotic, nobody knowing what's going on as far as what the situation was.
But now word was coming out that a doctor had been shot.
Can you tell us a little bit about what kind of doctor he is?
Oh, excellent doctor. Very humorous and very nice fella.
Yet the gunman was still in there.
It's scary just knowing that someone's on the outside on a rampage with a gun.
I'm just like, it's scary and it's like totally unexpected. You come to the hospital to get seen for help or whatever and find out somebody's in there shooting. It totally like puts you, like make you think like what is really going on.
And then police began releasing details about what had transpired in there, involving a man named Paul Pardis, 50 years old.
During the course of the conversation with the doctor, Mr. Davis removed a small semi-automatic handgun from his waistband area, and fired a single gunshot that struck the doctor in the lower chest, upper abdomen.
The doctor, he is David Cohen, a surgeon, survived and is now in stable condition after emergency surgery. He reportedly had operated on Pardis' mother, Jean David, and had been delivering news that she was not doing well. That is when Pardis shot him, after which, up on that 8th floor, he went into his mother's room and killed her. She was 84, and then he killed himself.
I was very troubled earlier today to learn of the incident here at Johns Hopkins. Johns Hopkins is a very proud Baltimore institution.
And that, oh no, not there thought, it's partly that Hopkins is such a showcase of a hospital. 30,000 people work there. It's a national leader in medical research and treatment.
You know where I could find the chief of surgery? Excuse me.
And yet, only tonight, the startling coincidence on television in a fictional hospital.
He's on the floor.
Who?
The shooter.
A shooter? There's a shooter in the hospital? Oh my God.
Something not that far off today's true events. On Grey's Anatomy, a man blaming a doctor for giving poor care to someone he loved did this.
Mr. Clark, shut up. No talking. You're not the man here. I'm the man.
But what happened here at Hopkins today, somebody with a gun in a hospital, it's not even the first time this year that has happened, and I'm not just talking about TV shows and Hollywood movies. Let's start with what happened in March.
Danbury, Connecticut, in March, an 85-year-old man shot a nurse and then he was shot. April, it was Knoxville. A man who thought a doctor had implanted an electronic chip in his body shot 3 people, killing 2 of them. Then he killed himself. July, Mayfield Heights, Ohio. Albert Milstein shot and killed his wife, Dorothy. She was a patient. Then he killed himself. August, Las Vegas. Another husband and wife murder-suicide, only this time the wife had the gun. And as we already heard her say outside Hopkins today,
just knowing that someone's on the outside on a rampage with a gun in a hospital where we're supposed to be protected.
Yet it's not all that obvious how to stop a gun from getting into a hospital, any more than into a church or a ball game or anywhere we've chosen not to live behind metal detectors. Though one expert we consulted tonight says maybe doing that is appropriate at times.
I would say that if we did our own risk assessment, we felt that it was a high risk, high probability, we would consider it.
But the kind of violence that happened today, that could happen anywhere.
We ain't safe no way. We ain't safe nowhere.
Someone shot a doctor.
A doctor, surgeon. A surgeon.
And the only glimpse we have into what drove Paul Pardis, it came tonight from his brother.
He was saying that she may not be able to walk again.
Was he really close to his mother? Was he really close to your mother?
Yeah. He tried to be with her and to do as much as he could.
Now they are both gone. Two deaths, hard to take, even in a place where death is part of everyday life. I'm John Donvan for Nightline in Baltimore.